this video we'll go through the scheduler screen. The scheduler is a way of automatically or manually muting all of the remotes individually or in a group based on start and stop times, day of week, and zone. So we'll explain each of those. So at this point the scheduler is on, it's enabled, and this means that it is in control of turning things on and off. So once the scheduler is enabled, you will not be able to manually mute or unmute the remote. So you want to use the scheduler to do things automatically for you. You can, however, go into zone, and you can then manually mute or unmute an entire zone by clicking on this LED. So this is a way of manually turning things on and off as a group. And then if you want complete manual control of each remote independently, we'll go back to the summary screen and show you that now that the scheduler is off and you got manual control, you can actually mute any one remote independently, and that will stick. So that's the way to control the muting manually. So again, scheduler, let's put that back on, and what you'll see is a start time and a stop time on Monday for zone 1, and I'll explain zones a little bit later. So a zone is a way of grouping a number of remotes into what's called a zone, so that anything that happens to that zone happens to all of the remotes in that zone. So for example, if we've got a group of remotes in zone 1 that will come on at 9 in the morning, they'll go off at 6 at night, and then on Tuesday the same thing, and so forth all the way through Sunday. Now to change this number, you can either click upward and downward, or you can type in a new number and hit tab to go to the next thing. As soon as you tab out, this gets saved in memory. The other thing you can do is to change all of them so that you don't have to go through and change each one independently. We can reset them all to a default start and stop time down here. So I'll change that to 10. I'm going to reset the entire group, and we'll just say yes. And now everybody starts at 10 a.m. all the way through every day, every zone. Then if we want to go till 6 p.m., change this, hit it again, say yes. Now it's 10 to 6. So that's a way to set up a scheduler. A lot of people want to play later on Saturday night, so you can just move that up, and then start later on Sunday, and then stop earlier on Sunday. So that's how you set these. And again, once you tab out or move to the next control, that will be saved in memory. So the next time you start the program, these all come up where they were. So that's a way of starting and stopping things independently. One other feature that's not documented, if you right click on a number, for example on Sunday, you don't want this to play at all, just disable the start time, and it will never start on Sunday. So that means there will be nothing playing at all on Sunday, even though you got a stop time. So again, right click and either enable or disable that day. So that's a scheduler. A zone, again, you can manually control one or more zones. Some people like to put a kind of a problem remote in one zone and have that controlled independently of others. So if you've got a remote that's next to a funeral home or a bank or a doctor or something like that, and they complain, you can have them operate on a different time of day by putting them in a different zone. And then this is an overall mute everything button that mutes the entire network manually. You can use that just to quickly mute everything if you got a problem. So that is the scheduler, and then the next video we'll go into the messengers.